Hey, so I know we're cousins and all, but the job economy has got me really down. So, like, do you want to mash lips together or what? It's not often I crawl out of the fallout in the wasteland that is Reddit. But today, I decided to do that so I could feel better about my own life. So, we're going to read a few text messages today. And honestly, I'm kind of afraid. This is called, I feel wary to meet up with my cousin, male 18, after he sent suggestive texts. I'm scared. Want to hang out tomorrow, maybe at your house, alone chilling, watching Insta Reels and stuff. Or do stuff 18-year-olds do, I don't know. We could do that. Want to climb trees with me? I've been looking for someone who is daring enough. My mother called me crazy, but it must be accomplished. Not your cup of tea? What? I don't know what to say. Want to climb trees with me? I've been looking for someone who is daring enough. So, wait, she's the green? Coolio, what time do you want me to show up? Like 1-ish work? How about 12? 1 will do, but if you can hang out sooner, that works too. Interrupting my sleep, are you? Yes, 12 works too. Won't get my full 11 hours in, but I'll survive, I guess. Okay, see you in front of your house at 12. Good night. See you, night. Ever kissed someone before? Lol, why are you asking? Wanna maybe practice? I don't know. I feel uncomfortable. Like, this is your cousin, bro. Like, I was gonna say first cousin, doesn't even fucking matter. Like, that's your fucking cousin, bro. Wanna maybe practice? I don't even want to go on. I'm fucking afraid. Life just sucks. I miss my girlfriend. I hardly see my brother. Is he practicing with his brother too? Oh god, this is too White Lotus for me. I miss my girlfriend. I hardly see my brother. I'm mad at the job economy. I just want some love from someone, and it's annoying and I feel empty. That's why I asked the question above. Wasn't thinking straight, but I'm having some life troubles and not thinking properly. My mind thought to the fact that I've seen cousins kiss all the time. That's also what went wrong. I don't know what to do. Hey, so I know we're cousins and all, but the job economy has got me really down. So, like, do you want to mash lips together or what? I miss my brother. And I always see cousins kiss. Where are you seeing these cousins kiss all the time? Where is he seeing this? Cornhub? Like, I would have messaged back being like, what the actual fuck is wrong with you? I'm not gonna lie. That's how I would have responded. Okay, so she says, life can suck ass sometimes. I think you just need someone in your corner and you haven't had that for a while. I'm not going to shame you for asking that. Sometimes our brains think weird things when we're struggling. I'm shaming him. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'll shame him. Like, that is your fucking cousin, bro. What the fuck? Have you thought about possibly getting a therapist? There's nothing bad about it. Hell, I've had a therapist before. Sometimes it's good to have someone to talk about your struggles. She's being way too nice. I would have been like, you're a fucking weirdo, cunt. Can we talk about this tomorrow and maybe we can figure out a plan to get you feeling back on a track a little bit more? I get it, there's weird videos on the internet, but a lot of that does not reflect real life. I guess, yeah, I've seen a psychiatrist if that helps, but stuff is still bothering me, which is why I want love from someone. But my ex doesn't even talk to me anymore, and like my parents are more focused on me getting a job than trying to help me. That's part of the stress. Jobs. I sit alone most days wondering what I did wrong in the past, and sadness flows back. I hate it. That's why I asked if I could kiss you or something, because I wanted to feel what I felt with his ex. That stupid teenager sexual love feeling. God damn it, I sound troubled and shit. Yeah, no fucking shit, you sound troubled. You are still going on about making out with your cousin and trying to justify it by saying my parents are pressuring me to get a job and I miss my girlfriend and I just want to feel love like I did with my ex. You're not gonna feel that with your cousin, bro. I can't believe I even have to say this out loud. Fuck, sweet home Alabama. Hey man, I'm here for a hug if you need it because I'm your cousin and cousins are meant to support each other. I get it, parents can be insanely unsupportive and they can make your mental health worse by preying on parading on you demands, not even realizing you feel like shit. What do you think you did wrong in the past? I think you just want to feel loved and supported right now because you're not getting that from anyone else. I think you need to see someone figure out how to heal because we have a lot of subconscious wiring that makes us feel like shit sometimes. I'm really scared to see what he replies because if he just says, can we please just make out, I'm gonna fucking freak out. Well, for one, I was 13. I watched porn. That was one thing I'm not proud of. Another, being addicted to it till I was 16. Why is he saying this? Good thing I haven't watched it in 2 years now, but that was a bad 4 years of being introduced to something so vile and hurtful online. It's a way of life, I guess. That's how kids are made, but it's still... You can so tell this guy is 18. That's how kids... Yeah, that's how kids are made. Porn, that's how kids are made. Yeah. Men will post anything though, and as a guy, I'm actually disappointed in how men act. Yeah. From the age of 13 to 16, I was addicted to pornography. And now I'm disappointed in myself and I'm ashamed in how men act. Hey, but you're my cousin. Can we make out? I feel wrong saying these words. And then she said, I'm proud that you were able to get away from that. I know that some people can get addictions to it, so I'm sure that wasn't easy. I think what matters is realizing that those things are harmful and moving away from them. And if you've done that, then that's a good thing. And it's not anything to be ashamed of. I know there's a lot of talk on the internet about this becoming a larger issue amongst teenagers, so you're not alone in that. That's good, I mean. And what you say is supportive and such. I know you would never watch that, so that's good too. Porn is bad, period. Okay, it's getting late. Can we talk about this tomorrow? Yes, we can. See you tomorrow at 12. Wait. Did they... Holy fuck, okay. I called him right after he asked. I asked him if he was okay, if he was struggling with anything, if he was high or drunk. He admitted he was unhappy and struggling. I said we will figure it out tomorrow. This totally caught me off guard. I'm still shaking, like whole body shaking. Everything leading up to him asking me for some reason made me feel extremely uneasy and unsafe, like my gut was telling me something's wrong. And I remember recalling, listen to your intuition because it senses things before you do. And that's what happened here. I don't know what to do. I'm freaked out. I feel betrayed. We've known each other since we were babies. He's never shown any signs of being a bad person. He's literally always been so nice and fun. What do these texts mean? What do you mean? Okay. Super empathetic. Yep. Kudos is spelled wrong. Sorry, that's just... I would have been like, maybe I'm just a bad person, because I would have been like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I've been reading her replies and how everyone's saying I need to draw a hard line. I'm normally a pretty blunt person when someone crosses a line, but since this is my cousin who has only ever been genuine, I reacted like this. I do tend to coddle people when I sense they feel bad about themselves. Yeah, that was... I've written up a response for him for all this, very direct and to the point, but I hesitate sending it. I fear that if I send something blunt, that might make him feel like I'm villainizing him or shaming him, and I'm afraid he might act out. Honestly, looking back, he has made a few innuendos in the past that I've always diverted and changed the topic about because it was uncomfortable and weird. So it's not out of the blue then, is it? It's not out of the blue at all. I remember thinking they were odd. I always wrote it off as him not having much internet as a teen. Clearly he was on the internet as a teen. Thinking I'll set up a phone call instead or a meet in Starbucks. I don't even want to meet him anymore. I just want facts for why he's being like this. Oh, ugh. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I think shame is a very important emotion and more people need to feel shame more often. No, actually though, shame teaches us which behaviors are not socially acceptable, and once you've experienced shame, you're more likely to avoid repeating behaviors that will lead to people shaming you. You know what? I agree with that. Obviously, there are many cases where people are made to feel shame for things they shouldn't be ashamed about, but this is not one of those cases. This dude doesn't need to be coddled. He needs to feel ashamed of himself for coming onto his cousin and making her uncomfortable. That is not socially acceptable behavior. It's creepy and weird. Shame on him. She's way more sympathetic than I would have been. I just would have been like, yeah, I'm not going to kiss you because we're cousins and I don't typically make out with family. God. I actually fucking can't deal. I think you need to be less gentle with it. Oh my god, so I'm not just an asshole. Then stop being his therapist cousin. Facts. My first thought, he's been brainwashed by cousin porn. Yeah, how much cousin porn does he watch, bro? Incest is not the answer for loneliness. God, you're way too nice about it. So nice that he probably thinks he actually has a chance. I thought I was a dick. Well, that was a lot.